Going to the moon might sound like a pretty drastic idea for self-discovery, but for the past week now, that's what some U of A artists did. News 4 Tucson Javette Serrato went to Biosphere 2 today and shows us how a simulation is inspiring their work moving forward.
For 6 days, 4 University of Arizona artists got to experience what it was like to have the bare minimum of supplies to survive. It was all inside this facility here behind me that at one point was airlocked and pressurized to simulate space. This is the moment the artists finished their mission. Family and friends waiting outside to cheer them on.
We had Oculus headsets, and so we also used that as a way of some lunar immersion.
These stars here are not the only ones who got a chance to step into this celestial habitat. But what's different this time around is that this crew was the first one to use recycled water.
Which comes from the breath and also from the transpiration of the plants, is captured, turned into water, filtered through a activated carbon filter, and they were putting it back into their potable water supply.
They also got to try something called a gravity offload rig. Crew members with their fully pressurized spacesuits put themselves on the rig and got to feel what it's like to move on the moon.
I learned a lot about how my upper half can inform my lower half in terms of transition.
And that is the goal for all these artists, to explore the value of art in space and be inspired in their work moving forward. Take Elizabeth George, for example. She is a dancer and choreographer for the School of Dance.
I'm excited to take this experience and move it to the students at the School of Dance.
This is called a sensor array. It tracks many things inside this facility, including relative humidity, carbon dioxide, and temperature. The people in here would check this very often.
That includes maintaining the constant pressure 2 to 4 times a day. So I commend these folks for going beyond perhaps what was their comfort zone.
I got a chance to be around Julie Johnson's orbit. She is a poet. Johnson tells me after going through this, there's much more to explore in space and art.
Thinking about the smallness of the Earth, I think it can be overwhelming, but I love to think about it as being humbling in a good way.
This is the third set of people to stay in this habitat. In Pinal County, Javette Serrato, News 4 Tucson.
Well, millions of dollars headed now